Good Monday morning, meaties. How you doing? Welcome to your weekly live stream where we discuss horror news and channel updates. Shout out to, what's his name? Fucking Fresh Frog Shitposts? Froggy Fresh Shitposts for being the first person in the chat this morning. What up, man? Hope you're feeling froggy. Hope you're feeling good. Mug of the day. Introverted, but like to watch horror movies. From our good friends at the Mystic Museum, the location of the second Horror Awards. Hi, how's it going? We got a nice bundle of news for you today. Not too much, not too little. Just a good amount of stories to go over, and then some dead meat news. Good morning, James. Did you get to see? I saw the TV Glow last weekend. I did. We went and saw that. It was good. It's a little depressing once you know what it's trying to say. Beautiful visually. I'm sure it'll upset a lot of people. As soon as it ended, a lot of the people in the theater were like, "What?" But if you know what it's about, which Chelsea had to explain a little bit to me, because sometimes things go over my head. And I'm a tragically straight man. So when it comes to stuff like that, like picking up on allegories and metaphors, she had to be like, no, I was like, oh yeah, okay, I get it now. Okay, oh yeah, that is sad. All right. But it's a very well-made movie, and as always, looking forward to more of that filmmaker's work. All right. Let's get to the horror news. First off, okay. Here we go. I'm sure most of you saw this. The Jason universe. We talked about this last week when we were talking about Brian Fuller's exit from the Friday the 13th TV series that was in development at A24, and we weren't sure why that was happening. And I said at one point, don't we just want a Jason movie? We just want a Friday the 13th movie, right? We don't need an elevated horror television series about it. We just give us a movie, right? And everyone seemed to be like, yeah, let's give us a fucking movie. Well, they heard us, and they said, no. They said, we'll give you everything but a movie. Because instead of a movie, we're getting the motherfucking Jason universe, baby. I wish I had a soundboard so I could do air horns. Like a zoom in. Throw some lights. Jason universe, baby! Fuck yeah, man. Let's focus on honoring the legacy while elevating the fan experience and appealing to today's horror audiences. That's the kind of language that we as horror fans want to hear. That's what we're looking for when it comes to our favorite properties, baby. We want to elevate that fan experience. We want to activate this shit. We want to remain at the forefront of pop culture, baby. That's what we want. More than anything, man, we want to be introduced to activations. This shit pisses me off so much, man. Okay, so Horror Inc. owns the rights to Hockey Mask Jason? Is that right? Can anyone correct me on this? I know Victor Miller, because there was the whole lawsuit, right? Friday the 13th stuff. Victor Miller, who wrote the original screenplay for Friday the 13th, wound up with the rights to, I believe, the Friday the 13th title and the original story, which includes Swamp Boy Jason, but not Hockey Mask Jason, because he doesn't appear till the third one, right? That was how that worked out. Reclaim the domestic rights. Now, I think Horror Inc. owns the rights to Hockey Mask Jason. And I'm not sure, is Horror Inc. Sean Cunningham's company? Sean Cunningham being the director and producer of the original Friday the 13th. I'm not sure. In any case, Horror Inc. and Victor Miller are coming together with some guy named Mark Toberoff. I don't know who that is. But they're coming together to give us all the Jason universe shit we want, baby. Oh, man. Check this out. So, we got... We're honored on focusing the legacy while elevating the fan experience and appealing to today's horror audiences as we develop new ways to watch, interact, and engage with the Jason universe. I did have something there for you. Cool. Just remember that one. With a unique ability to remain at the forefront of pop culture for 44 years, Jason continues to top charts as one of the scariest villains of all time. With strong global awareness across multiple generations thanks to billions of TikTok views plus millions and millions of gamers and movie fans. Oh, I hate this fucking kind of corporate fucking talk, dude. What is this, a shareholder meeting? God damn, I hate this shit. Continues to top charts. What charts? The top 40 horror chart? What? What charts is Jason topping, dude? Fuck. Anyway, we're not getting a new movie. They just... whatever they can get for the fucking money. I guess that includes this. What was this? Announced today? Multiverses? It sounds like a bunch of people are pumped about this, so that's cool. I'm happy for you. It's a Multiverses is a Smash Bros like platform fighter from Warner Brothers. Sounds like it's got a lot of different fights. You got Agent Smith here. You can fight Agent Smith and fucking Jason now. Jason was announced this morning as they're bringing the roster up to 26 characters. What is this? I don't think this one has Jason in it. I mean, I've always thought that it'd be cool to have a Super Smash game with other properties. I thought like a Disney Super Smash game would be great. But I feel like they didn't want the princesses beating the shit out of each other. But, you know, so this is probably a fun game to play. Oh, was that Jason at the end? So they did tease it. Okay. Oh, wow, you can be fucking Rick Sanchez. You can be Rick Sanchez fighting fucking I hope burping is one of his attacks. I hope his side B is a fucking belch cloud.
Surrender, Joker. You're outnumbered.
I usually work alone, but for you...
Look at him. Oh, he's got the chains.
Exception.
That's cool. Oh yeah, there's a little gremlin there. Alright. You know what would be cool though? And this is just off the cuff idea. A movie? That'd be pretty fucking cool. Alright, let's move on from this Jason shit. I just hate this fucking... I hate it. Alright. We got another I Know What You Did Last Summer. Speaking of things I love, I Know What You Did Last Summer. Coming back, baby. Hope it continues off the last one. No. This, I don't know the director, Jennifer Caton Robinson. I don't know Do Revenge, but we got a fucking release date on this boy. July 2025, so a little bit over a year from now. Yeah, not familiar with the writers here, but it does, so it says, okay, Freddie Prinze Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt are expected to return. Who knows under what capacity? It could just be like a, you know, opening scene, get killed, whatever. Who knows? It could be their kids in danger now, but, you know, I just love how I Know What You Did Last Summer came out in the wake of Scream, was really big in like this, and now Scream came back, and I Know What You Did Last Summer was like, can we get in on that too? Sure, dude. Come on in. The water's fine. Let's do it. Let's get another urban legend going too, man. Neil Moritz is producing. Neil Moritz he produced the original and then went on to produce like The Boys and the Fast and Furious movies. Just huge fucking properties. But he got his start with I Know What You Did Last Summer, Urban Legend, like those late 90s horror movies. So that's cool that he'll be involved. And yeah. I'm excited for this. It could be good. It could be good. So I'm excited to see what we're dealing with here. I wonder if it'll... I'm assuming it wouldn't ignore I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, because that was so closely linked to the first film as far as the budget, the quality, the stars, they were all in it. So I don't think they would just ignore, I still know what you did. I'm sure they're going to ignore, I'll always know what you did last summer. But it would be interesting to me if they just dropped the second one. I don't think they would. I hope they reference Jack Black in it. That'd be cool. And then more release date news. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 has a release date. Now I can finally say that without lying to you all. It is coming out in December of next year, December 5th. Not this year, December 5th of next year. So you still got a year and a half to wait. Hopefully the water... No, wrong metaphor this time. Hopefully it's still engaging. Hopefully it's still a nice activation for the Five Nights fans in a year and a half. I'm sure it'll be good. They also shifted the release dates of other things, including Megan 2.0, My Beloved Megan. Started off as a January 2025 release, then got pushed to May. Now it is the end of June. They're making me wait so fucking long for Megan 2.0. Whatever makes it good, I don't mind. The Black Phone 2 similarly shifted from June to October 2025, meaning Black Phone 2 is going to make all the money. I'm sorry, horror movies make their money in October. I wish Five Nights was coming out in October instead of December 5th, and I'm curious to see if they're going to do the day and date release again. You know, put it on Peacock the same day it hits theaters. I don't know why they just don't release that movie. Theaters only, October. There's all your money. Here's all your money. You want money? Here you go. Five Nights, October, theaters only. I can do that, but whatever. I'm not a producer. I'm not a distributor. God, almost $300 million for a fucking horror movie. Good job, Five Nights. I'm proud of you. Megan did good too, 180. Hell yeah. And Black Phone, 160. Okay, these are all very successful horror movies. So Black Phone 2 didn't need it. Sure, I agree. Doesn't need a sequel, but it will be directed by Scott Derrickson, and he and Robert Cargill wrote the script. And hopefully, those guys are great. I love them. I love their work. They did do Sinister 2, which I'm not a fan of. And I'm hoping that this time with Black Phone 2, they don't do the same mistakes they did with Sinister 2. But I trust them. They're good. I seem a little sour today. Nah, man. I'm nice and sweet. Don't you worry. Ella Purnell, who probably a lot of you know from Fallout or maybe Yellow Jackets, has joined the cast of The Scurry, a movie about killer squirrels. It's all there in the headline, folks. I'm not making this stuff up. It's right there. So, yes, this movie, The Scurry, is from Craig Roberts? Craig Roberts? Like from The Office? Or is that Craig Robinson? Oh, I was thinking Craig Robinson. I don't know who Craig Roberts is then. Whoops. I was like, wow, Craig Robinson doing a horror movie. That's cool. I don't know who Craig Roberts is, but his cast includes Risa Fons, who we recently saw in Hannibal Rising. Great movie. It's not. The Scurry is about a bunch of squirrels. Okay. Pierce Brosnan is going to be in a Wolfman movie. Sorry, Wolfland, not Wolfman. That's a different one. Wolfman's different. Wolfland, with his son Sean Brosnan directing. I don't know what that was. Cool. Pierce Brosnan. Nice. Has he been in a horror movie? I don't know. This takes some fucking balls though, right here. With the amazing effects talents at Imaginarium, we'll craft a werewolf transformation set to rival the iconic scenes from An American Werewolf in London. Dude, you're about to call that out before your movie's out? I don't even know if they fucking filmed anything, dude. And you're about to be like, yo, American Werewolf in London, we're coming for you. That's like the movie that is cited for werewolf transformations, and they're like, we got one better. Good luck, Brosnans. I guess once you're the son of James Bond, you have no time for humility. This is a fun one. The Cycle. So Deborah Ann Wool, who was in Escape Room, and who's also Zoran's Dungeon Master. He plays D&D with Deborah Ann Wool. I don't know, man. LA's weird. She's gonna be the star of a new thriller called The Cycle, And The Cycle is by Jordan Downey. And you may say to yourself, I've heard that name before. And you may see this article and say, the director of The Headhunter. I haven't seen The Headhunter. Why do I know Jordan Downey's name? Do they not even mention this article? Do they not even fucking mention it in this article? Hold up. Control F. They don't even... It's Fangoria, too. It's not like this is Deadline, where they're like, let's not talk about fucking Thanksgiving. No, Jordan Downey made Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving 2. 3, sorry. Fangoria, even Fango's like, do we talk about the fucking... No, let's just mention The Headhunter. So, this is the guy who brought us Thanksgiving. But, you know, cool guy. He does appear in a kill count. I forget which Zoran episode he's in, but he does a quick little cameo. Because I come in and Zoran's like, I'll make Jordan Downey make another Thanksgiving. And like Jordan filmed a thing where he like started typing up a Thanksgiving. So cool guy. I wasn't aware that he made The Headhunter in 2018. I'm not familiar with that, so I feel like I owe it to him to go watch that, since I only associate him with Thanksgiving and Thanksgiving 3. My bad, Jordan. And I hope The Cycle does well. And Deborah is awesome. So, cool. Terminator 0 is a Netflix anime series promising a slasher horror vibe. I saw so many comments on the Terminator kill count being like, you're not doing horror movies anymore? Can you do John Wick now? No. Look at this man. Look at this man. Does John Wick look like that? Yes, I actually didn't read this article. I don't know why. I skipped over it this morning when I was doing my prep, coffee prep. What do we got here? Oh, it takes place in the past? Wow, 2022. It's a period piece. I don't know. Those images look really cool, so check that out if you're interested in that. Great. Cillian Murphy finally confirmed to appear in 28 Years Later. We had already had confirmation that he was involved with the upcoming sequel as a producer, but now we're getting confirmation that he will be in it. We don't know to what capacity. Someone said, what is this? Is that a producer? Rothman? Oh no, this is the Sony Motion Pictures Group chairman. Okay. He said, yes, he will be back, but in a surprising way, and in a way that grows. Let me put it that way. This is Danny Boyle at his best, combined with a very commercial genre, like we had with Edgar Wright and Baby Driver. Sometimes when you put a real signature director into a commercial arena, it elevates it. Man. Oh, man. Getting a lot of this kind of shit today. Okay. Anyway, cool, great, Oscar winner, Cillian Murphy being like, yeah, I'll come back with the person who brought me to the dance. Hell yeah. Very cool, very excited for that. Oh, Jacob Swab says the full Longlegs trailer just dropped. Thank you, Jacob. We're not gonna watch that. We're not gonna watch that on this show, on this live stream. No. We're not gonna watch the full Longlegs trailer because I suggest you watch it. We can watch the teaser trailer. Just go watch it. I've seen the movie. I don't want to fucking sit here and watch it and maybe give something away. I had the opportunity to see the movie. I suggest maybe not watching the full-length trailer. I don't know how much it... I think that people saw it and said that it's not too spoilery, but like, let it just be a surprise, man. Watch the teaser trailer where it's just like, here's what the movie's kind of gonna look like, and here's like kind of the vibe we're going for. I feel like that's the best thing, because you should be able to tell by that if you're gonna be into it or not. Do you like weird shit? If not, then maybe don't watch it. But if you're into weird, interesting shit, check it out. Check the movie out when it comes out, I think in July. I'm sorry you have to wait so long. I can't wait to see it again. And I would love to do a podcast if Chelsea's down with that. After it comes out and we get to the chance to see it again. July 19th. Thank you, Aurora Bielth. We got new Insidious movie. What is it, the sixth one? I've only seen the first Insidious. I'm such a bad horror fan. I'm such a fake fan. Yeah, the 6th Insidious will be coming out. That's all we know. That's all we know. Cool. The Hatchet franchise is getting a complete Blu-ray collection for the first time ever. Adam Green's Victor Crowley saga. These are 4 films. Hatchet, Hatchet 2, Hatchet 3, Victor Crowley. Coming out on this very nice looking, what is it, steelbook? Looks like one. Big old Blu-ray collection. I've only seen the first film, but a lot of people have requested this movie. It's one of those films where it was highly requested, and yet I'm still skeptical about its performance. But we do plan to cover it eventually. Not sure when, but if I don't ever do a kill count on Hatchet, Adam Green will hunt me down and kill me. Every time I see that guy at a convention, he's like, "Where's the Hatchet kill count?" I'm like, "I'm sorry, Adam. I'm sorry. I will get to it, man. I promise." And then he just... And he's always with Joe Lynch, who I'm good friends with, so I go to talk to Joe, and then I'll just, like, glance over, and Adam will just be like, "Where's the Hatchet kill count?" I'm just kidding. He's great. We do play around about there not being a Hatchet kill count, but he's awesome. All right, and then finally, you can get a chainsaw to where this thing's a massive 28 inches long.
Massive 28 inches. Wear it all on your hand. Get the full 28-inch experience thanks to Bruce Campbell's Inches on your hand.
With the Army of Darkness chainsaw. My buddy has gone as Ash to a lot of things, a lot of costumes, and he made his own little chainsaw. He like hollowed out a little thing that you could wear, so. There you go. Get those inches if you want them. All right, we got one trailer for you today. I know Ben included a few games. I don't feel like watching game trailers. I'm sorry. I'm bad at games. Although we did start playing Lorelei and the Laser Eyes this weekend. Pretty fun so far. A little puzzle game. It's good stuff. But let's watch this trailer for Never Let Go. Halle Berry is in it. Okay. Is it Lionsgate? I don't know anything about this. Excuse me, ma'am.
One touch without a rope is all it takes. Never let go.
Once upon a time, there was a mother and her 2 sons. And nothing could hurt them as long as they stay connected to their home.
Gotta be tethered to their home.
I know this life's been hard on you boys since the world ended.
Don't feed the dog. We're not the only ones starving.
But the evil out there is clever.
Dogs are family.
One touch without a rope is all it takes.
Oh, okay. Alexander
Never let
Aja
go.
does
Never
some
let go. Never let go.
messed up stuff.
After your rope broke, did you notice anything?
Okay, I was
Why are you
wondering if it
asking all
was
these
creatures or
questions?
people.
Mama never lied to us.
He wants you to doubt me.
Maybe it's safe to leave.
That's what it wants you to think.
I spotted that well. I knew it.
That rope
Play.
is your lifeline. Never let go. Say it.
Never let go.
the world now.
Oh, that's fun. That's some creepy imagery. Cool. So that reminds me of kind of like a Quiet Place type situation. It's, you know, oh, we could watch The Truman Show. It's a post-apocalyptic scenario with very specific conditions on how to survive. In A Quiet Place, you're not supposed to talk. In this one, you can talk, you just can't let go of a rope. And I'm curious how that works out, because obviously, you know, it can't be a matter of simply losing home or being tied to a home and so that they can't take you, because otherwise, why can't they just cut the rope and take you? So there's got to be some kind of like supernatural thing going on, I assume. They're talking about after the rope breaks, did you notice anything? So obviously there's going to be some questioning aspects there of like, is it actually true what mom says out there? I'm also curious what's going on here when the rope does break and this kid seems to be having some kind of psychological effect.
Why are you asking all these questions? Mama never
Based
lied
on
to
that.
us.
But I think this looks like it could be
Did
cool.
you notice anything?
I don't have a good eye of the creatures or the antagonists there. They look like, I don't know, mutated people of some sort. And we don't know how the world ended, whether it's, you know, societal collapse or nuclear stuff, who knows. Yeah, Bird Box, kind of Bird Boxy, Bird Box with a rope. It's in that genre. I don't know what that would be. Bird Box, Quiet Place, Never Let Go. I just keep thinking of Never Let Me Go, which is maybe the worst Bowie album. But, yeah, I think this looks cool, and it'll be in theaters September 27th. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Welcome back to the genre, Halle Berry. You've been here before. Gothica. What other Halle Berry's been? Some horror stuff, right? Yeah. All right. Cool. That's all the trailers and whatnot that we have for you today. Dead Meat News. With music. Catwoman. I've never seen Gothica. Someone said it's underrated. Mimi Floats said it's underrated. Okay. The Call. The suspense. Huh. Not seen that. Creature Apocalypse. Would Bird Box be Creature Apocalypse? You don't really see the creatures at all. I don't know. Oh yeah, Chauncey the Bear is there. That imaginary interview should be up this week, so you can check that out. Cool. Oh yeah, this past weekend we had at least one horror movie come out, The Strangers Chapter 1. I interviewed director Rennie Harlan on this channel, Dead Meat Presents, so check out that interview. Great guy, great to talk to. Now that the movie's been out and people have had a chance to see it and had their own thoughts about it, I'll say mine. I want people to go see it for... I hated it. I really didn't like it. It's very much a remake of the first film, but in a less interesting way to me. I am, though, legitimately interested in seeing at least the next film, because what they did was, as I talked to Rennie Harlan about it, they filmed all three films at once. Together, the trilogy takes place over like the course of 5 days. So the second film will pick up immediately after the first film. And because they wanted to do whatever they're doing in the second and third film, they couldn't make it a direct requel to the original film, because so much time has passed that it wouldn't make sense to have, like, either Liv Tyler come back and be like, let's just pretend that it's the next day, even though it's like 13 years later or whatever, or to recast her and be like, let's just pretend it's the same character. So their solution was to just remake the first film and then pick up right after that with the second and third. So I am curious to see what they're going to do with the second and third, because at least it'll be something different to see. The unfortunate fact about remaking the first film to set that foundation up is that they are remaking the first film and they just did all the same shit with it, man. It's like the same scares, it's the same beat. and yet it is done in a lesser way to me. It's just less suspenseful. It's not as new. When the first Strangers came out, that, I don't know, it felt so fresh, and it just didn't seem like a lot of the stuff that was coming out at the time. So I really didn't like it. It was 90 minutes, but felt so much longer. Madeline Petch, who is the lead, she did great. So no complaints about the actress there. She's very good at being scared and screaming, which is mostly what her character does. But like, oh my God, the characters are constantly making just the dumbest decisions, man. I think what really solidified my dislike was when she's like scared and she's had the whole interaction at the front door, like, is Tamara here? And then her solution, she's by herself and her solution is to get high. She's like, oh God, I'm so scared. I think I'll smoke a joint. And I guess maybe some people will fucking do that in real life, but to me, I'm just like, that's the last time I would want to get high. What? When you're already scared? Yeah, let's do this thing that makes you paranoid and dulls, like, maybe a glass of wine or something, but like, whenever I see that in a horror movie, I'm like, this seems so fucking dumb to me. I don't know. So again, I'm hoping that the second film and the third film bring something interesting, but this first one was not it for me. I don't think there's anything coming out this week. At least that's what it says on the spreadsheet. No new horror movies coming out this week, so you get a break. But there is a bunch of stuff in theaters right now, so if you can see, I saw the TV Glow. It's not going to be for everyone. It's not going to be for everyone. It's very slow-paced, weird, dreamlike, but I really enjoyed it. Some very cool imagery. I really like the acting, but it is very much like a movie as an allegory of the filmmaker's experience living as a trans person and like, you know, realizing that your life is passing you by as you're not living who you are. And it's very heartbreaking in that sense. Chelsea cried a bunch watching it. It's very, just a very like personal, emotional film without being about that on the surface, which is interesting. It's I think it's very well done in that regard of like, here's this movie that is about this thing, but not on the surface. And you can kind of take, you know, you have to acknowledge that it's about that, but you can use that and apply it to other things in life. So like, for instance, if you're someone who feels like you want to make something or do something different with your life, but you never work up the courage to take up the step to do it, it might resonate with you on that level. So it's very and it's just, it's got a lot of like just things about nostalgia, growing up in the late 90s, the early 2000s. It's very good. I really liked it. I think In a Violent Nature is also out in very limited theaters. Oh, it comes out wide May 31st. Thank you, 7A Mart 1, because we were kind of debating over which to see between those two, but In a Violent Nature was only available to watch in a theater way further away from us, so we decided to go with I Saw the TV Glow. So I can't wait to see In a Violent Nature. Really excited about that. Also, if you like if you like 90s shows like Buffy and Pete and Are You Afraid of the Dark, stuff like that, maybe Ghost Rider, I Saw the TV Glow recreates those shows fucking amazingly. It's so good to have that in there and just see this recreation of that type of shows. It feels like a real show. It's really cool. They do it so well. Okay. This week, we got Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2, Kill Count, baby. Hell yeah. The ice cream guy is great. But fucking Mr. Melancholy is terrifying. Yes. Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2, Kill Count. Coming out. Something in my mouth. On Friday. Love that movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a weird one. We are... Oh, fuck. I didn't do that this weekend. We are, that video is getting age restricted as fuck right now. We're trying to edit it in a way so that it won't get age restricted. But YouTube, man, this is killing me. So, you know, obviously YouTube started cracking down on gore a few years ago, right? We were like, all right, fine, we'll fucking blur it, whatever, man. Then, somewhat recently, about a year ago maybe, they started really cracking down on any kind of self-harm or suicide depiction. Can't even say it. Can't even say a character did that. And that's been real rough to write around, to skip around, to edit around. It's real rough to do that with horror movies where it's just constantly a theme. And we're like, all right, we will edit around it. Like Smile was very much impacted by that. Now, this is a recent one, man. YouTube's hitting this video for sexually explicit depictions of minors. So this movie takes place in high school with high school characters, as many movies and TV shows do. Lots of them have high school characters. And as with most of them, these characters are played by full-fledged adults. And yet, a shot of one of those characters, played by a full-fledged adult, making out with a guy, is getting us flagged for sexually explicit content involving minors. So, there's a lot of that in Hello, Mary Lou 2. Hello, Mary Lou Prom Night 2, I'm sorry. There's only one Hello, Mary Lou. It's a very sexual movie. And so we're gonna have to edit a lot. The current edit, how the episode was intended to be, is already uploaded for patrons. It'll be out on Thursday. The patron cut is how the episode should be, with all my jokes in there. And, you know, because I'm worried. I'm looking at what is getting flagged, and I'm gonna have to edit around it, and might lose some jokes, which sucks. Because there's a lot of funny shit in this movie, and I don't know, man. It's a bummer how much we're gonna have to edit, but we'll do it. We'll fucking chop up our work and just fucking destroy it so that YouTube's not mad at us for depicting Can YouTube videos not discuss Riverdale? Are there YouTube videos about Riverdale getting restricted, age restricted, because the high school characters are making out or like dry humping each other? I've never seen Riverdale. I'm assuming there's some dry humping in there, right? Even though they're played by adult actors. I don't know, man. It's YouTube continually makes this job harder and harder to do. It's increasingly difficult to have the kill count as they show, because it's just nonstop restrictions. Yes, Josh is in the chat. He is an editor and edited this episode, one of the editors, and said that he's very sad about all the restrictions we're going to have to do, because, yeah, it's a bummer. Oh, and also shout out to Ben, our brand manager, for making these live streams happen by putting together all the stuff so that we can see it. Also, I want to address some kill count stuff that people have asked about. People have asked about the Silent Hill kill count that we plugged in the weird era, the Silent Hill PlayStation 1 video game kill count that Chelsea and I started playing on stream through the game, and then we were going to finish the game and then do a kill count. I'll be honest, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Game kill counts take a lot of time. Obviously, we didn't even finish playing it, and that was just the capture session. Then we would have to write the kill count, and I feel like while playing the Silent Hill game, I was playing it and being like, I don't know if this is lending itself that well to a kill count. I wasn't about to start counting all the monsters I was shooting, and then the cutscenes weren't really all that interesting. Maybe there'd be ones further, but I'll be honest, I don't know if the Silent Hill video game kill count will happen. So I just want to give you an update, because I know that there are some people wondering about that, and I apologize if you were really looking forward to it, I just don't know if it lends itself to the kill count format. It's mostly just running around shooting stuff, and then this cutscenes are like scary things happening, but so far they're not really cutscenes with like a character being killed. It's not like Mortal Kombat where it's like very definitive deaths throughout a storyline, at least from the amount that we played. I don't know, man. Also, people have asked just constantly about the fucking Chucky Season 2 and 3 kill count and Stranger Things 4 kill count. Again, those are episodes that are going to take a ton of time, and we're already bumping up against our schedule getting the weekly kill counts out, so I don't know. I know I said that I wanted to get this. I think I said I wanted the Stranger Things 4 kill count out this year. Our schedule is almost set for the rest of the year, and I don't see it in there, so unless I magically find some time, some way to freeze time and sit down and write a script about that many hours of TV, I don't know. Right now, I want to cover the movies that we have not covered and that are highly requested. So that's what we're focusing on right now. I know that people really want Stranger Things and Chucky, but like, again, one of those episodes is like multiple regular kill counts. It's just so much fucking work, and we just don't have that time in our schedule. I would love to do it, but and obviously people are always constantly asking about Halloween Ends. At this point, I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious it's gonna be October, right? I guess we're still 5 months away from October, but like, it's, you know, hit that shit in October, the Halloween season. It'll happen. I saw some people be like, oh, he's not going to cover it because people don't like it. It's like, I'll cover movies regardless of how I feel about them or how they were received. That's not a factor into things. But, yeah, it'll happen. I'm just going to do it in October. That's fine. Don't worry about it. There's other stuff in the meantime, like Hello, Mary Lou Prom Night 2, because everyone loved the Prom Night 1 kill count. People did love it. It's a good one. Just got to watch it in order to love it. Podcast next week, not this week, next week, we're thinking Infested. We haven't watched it, but we're thinking it'll be a movie review just because Chelsea's taking a VO class right now, so we're, yeah, Dominion, we'll do it sometime. I know a lot of people want it. Again, these were all movies that we couldn't cover for a while, but now we are covering them. Dominion, we'll cover it sometime, don't worry. Probably this year, because it's so fucking requested, so. Yeah, Infested, it's a spider movie. It's on Shudder, and I heard it's good, so I think we'll check it out and do the podcast for that next week. If you didn't catch Survivor, Horror Survivor, that's out. And that is available to watch. That was last week's podcast episode. And we're still doing the supercuts of Year 7 Dead Meat. We'll have the Movie Begins supercut maybe out today. It'll be out on this channel, of course, Dead Meat Presents. And then we'll go back and do the Year 6 supercut of the Movie Begins. And then if you weren't aware of future kill counts, what we got is Hello, Mary Lou this week, a recount next week. I'll just let you find out what the recount is on Friday when you get the kill count trailer at the end of the yeah, there you go. If you want to know what the recount is, watch Hello, Mary Lou. Watch that kill count. It's the movie you all think it is. After that, on Friday, June 7th, is Megan. Finally, real excited about that. I tried to do the dance for To the Numbers. I had to have Chelsea try to teach me. My whole life, I thought I was a natural dancer. I was like, you know, I've never really danced, but if I wanted to, I could. If I wanted to, I could fucking cut a rug, no matter. Chelsea assured me there are different kinds of dances and that I would probably be good at some of them. Just maybe not this one. So we'll see how that works. It's not good, but what the fuck else was I going to do for To the Numbers, you know? after Megan, sure, I'll go ahead and announce the kill count for Friday, June 14th. It's Lisa Frankenstein. We're hitting that up. Is that our first 2024 movie on the kill count? Might be. We're doing Lisa Frankenstein. It's a fun movie. It's real cute. It's good. And then that same weekend, Father's Day, Sunday, June 16th, will be The Stepfather. Can't fucking wait for that one. Fucking love The Stepfather, man. Fucking love The Stepfather. That's with Terry O'Quinn from Lost. John Locke from Lost plays a serial killing stepfather. So make sure you watch that. That'll be a good weekend. Lisa Frankenstein and The Stepfather. So that's all I will announce right now. As far as kill counts and the schedule goes, Who Am I Here is just one of the fucking dopest lines. Love it. It's so good. And, yeah. That's all I got for you. Cool. Thank you so much for tuning in for this. I've got my workout, and I will see you on the next one of these. But, am I ready for King and Queen of the Ring? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm very behind on wrestling. I'm behind by 2 SmackDowns and a Raw, and it'll be 2 Raws after tonight. I haven't had the time to watch it. There's so many hours of wrestling, and, you know, I am, this weekend I did start doing some pre-writing for a project I've been wanting to do for a while. I finally found some time to, like, sit down and do some writing, so I think I should probably keep trying to do that instead of spending a lot of hours catching up on wrestling, unfortunately, but yeah, I'll try to do it. Taylor, Esther, yeah, I mean, that's what I keep reading, is that I Saw the TV Glow really resonates with trans people who have had that life experience, and I'm glad that a movie was made that was able to speak to that experience so well. It's a beautiful film, and it's got a few scary moments. Like I said, fucking the Mr. Melancholy is just terrifying. All right, thanks. I've got to get out of here and go pump up my chest. Really appreciate all you coming by and being here for the new channel, and I'll see you next Monday. Okay, bye everybody.